Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl Christy. So today I'll be teaching us how I made this delicious chicken turkey tomato Nigerian stew. I don't know what name to give to it, so let's manage that. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always. If this is your first time here, please do what click on the subscribe button and drop me a comment. I want to engage with you. So for this stew, you'll be needing some chicken and turkey or beef, whichever you prefer, your salt, your thyme, your curry, your nutmeg, your rosemary, ginger, garlic, seasoning cubes. I like a combination of those two whenever I'm cooking stews or jollof. White onion, purple onion, and your spring onion, just for seasoning the meat. And now you prepare your onion, your ginger, your garlic, you add it into the blender. You put every other of the ingredient into the blender. So the spring onion, the seasoning cube, the curry, the rosemary, the thyme, the salt, everything, and then you blend it. Yeah, this is some Cameroon pepper that I forgot to add in the blender. So after that, you pour in your mixture into the meat. Guys, I learned this method newly and it's been just so awesome. So you give that a nice stir and then you marinate for like 30 minutes to 1 hour if you don't have time. But for me, I marinated overnight. This was the following morning. So you set to cook. This was after 15 minutes. You give that a stir and add in some water and cover to cook again for like 30 minutes. Then you take those out on the pots. If you watch this point, please do what to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Fry your chicken and turkey, or you bake them, whichever one you prefer, and set those aside. Now let's begin to cook the stew. You need tomatoes, white onion, purple onion, all colors of bell pepper, long sweet peppers, and your spices, just the same that you used to season the meat. So you get your oven tray and line them with some foil paper. If you don't have oven, you can cook this in a pot without adding water. Just put everything in a pot. I'm going to cook for like 30 minutes, but then I'm baking this in the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for like 40 minutes. This was the result after that. Then you begin to blend, transfer into your blender and bring to a blend. Now because this tea is so much, I'll be blending this twice. This was the first batch blended and poured out. Then the second batch, you add in all your seasoning you'll be using to cook this stew. If you are blending just once, you can just add everything into your first blend. So you add everything just the same with the meat spices into your second blend and you blend that. Be careful with adding water to this when blending so it doesn't get too watery. So you add it to your mixture. Yeah, you also add the ginger and garlic then. So this is your empty pot. When it gets hot, you add in your vegetable oil. You'll be needing lots of vegetable oil. When that is hot, you add some salt, some onion, and you saute that for like a minute. Then add in your tin tomatoes, tomato concentrate, and fry till it is dry so it doesn't get that slappy taste when your stew is done. When it's well fried, you add in your tomato blend. Yes, and then now you begin to fry your stew. If you have a strainer, it will be very helpful here. You just place it over your pot so it doesn't splash all over you. I didn't have one at this point, so I had to cover my pot and cook on low heat. I kept opening at interval to keep frying the stew. So at this point, I feel I'd gotten the consistency I wanted. I didn't want the stew too thick, and of course this will not be slappy because of that baking will bake the tomatoes. So at this point I'm ready to add in my meat stock. Be careful if you don't want too watery stew. Add a little of the meat stock and then cover that and cook. But for me, I wanted my stew a bit watery, and this was what I had. When that must have boiled, then you add in your fried proteins, the chicken, turkey, or beef, whichever you are using. I love frying mine, I don't know why. So add that and then you turn and cover again and allow to boil for like 10 minutes and add in your spring onion. Of course, I always add spring onion. You add this just when your stew is done. You give that one nice last stir and voila, you're ready to eat your stew. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so. Thank you guys for watching. See you when next we see. Bye.